NBC27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
And good afternoon, everyone. This is meteorologist Dan Tomaso checking in on a very hot start to the work week. This Monday, already featuring real field temperatures that are in the middle to upper 90s. Now, the air temperature itself is in the low 90s, but when you factor in a lot of this humidity, the recent rainfall from this weekend, adding to the humidity, it is certainly a very, very hot day. And at this point in the afternoon, this is the peak of it for the day. So again, air temperatures are in the low 90s. There will be no records set today. This is actually typical heat and humidity for this time of the year, but still, you should be paying attention, also taking things smartly outside, whether it's taking breaks or staying hydrated, that sort of thing. Dew points are pretty ripe for the most part. We are seeing dew points close to 70 degrees for most, although some daytime mixing may have brought these down slightly, but it's not a big change overall. When I say daytime mixing, when the sun comes out, you get some rolling over the air mass from the ground up to higher elevations in the sky. So again, during the day, you kind of mix down some drier air times, but very subtle differences here in general. So today will feature heat and humidity throughout the day. In fact, no opportunity for rain today. No showers and thunderstorms expected from any sort of front or any sort of disturbance. Instead, it's just passing clouds. A lot of those clouds have dissipated too. Here's a live view over Willow Hill. It is all out sunshine. But perhaps the difference compared to other end of July periods, being the last few days of July now, how much green there is, whether it's the grass, whether it's the trees, not a whole lot of brown. And usually at this time of the year, the summer has really taken its toll. Lancaster, a hot day for a ball game, but hey, this is the heat of baseball season. I remember playing in my youth too. I love these types of days, even when it was hot and humid. It certainly just feels like summer outside. Now, where the showers and storms are located, we do have a disturbance that's triggering showers and storms over parts of Michigan and the Ohio Valley this afternoon, but that's far enough off to the west that we don't even get cloud cover from that. So through tomorrow, it is going to be mainly sunny and not a lot of break from that sun or from the heat. So highs today will top out in the low 90s. Tonight dropping down to about 80 degrees, and that's all. So Precision Cast keeping things dry for the rest of today into tonight. Same thing goes heading into tomorrow. All out sunshine. Very, very warm weather. So Tuesday's dry. Wednesday may be mainly dry for a good portion of the day, but all signs point to at least some shower and storm chances west of Harrisburg during the course of the afternoon. We'll wait to see if that threat extends farther to the east, but heading into Thursday, we will likely see another round of showers and storms if you don't get rain on Wednesday itself. So again, Tuesday dry. Heading into Wednesday, it'll take most of the day, but showers and storms are likely over the mountains. This model forecast really focusing on the mountains themselves, but we know what happens. We do get some shower and storm activity that drifts farther to the east. So even though we're seeing a lot of zeros on this map, there could be some areas of additional rain that do pop up and develop. Thursday, again, will be yet another round if you don't get the showers and storms on Wednesday. Extended outlook, very interesting here that, we go from this big influence of a Bermuda high pressure center to our south, pumping in heat and humidity to all of a sudden just a little taste of drier air and more fall-like air heading into the weekend. It's this subtle dip in the jet stream. It's enough, though, to allow this air from the northwest to come in for a few days ahead of the weekend and into the weekend. So Thursday and Friday, starting to see that drop back temperature-wise, but also a large drop in humidity heading into Saturday and Sunday. So the 3-day forecast, pretty simple, staying hot and humid until we get the round of thunderstorms. Now, if you do get a shower or storm on Wednesday, that'll likely cool things off faster. But for those of us that don't see the rainfall, and that's when we will have to hold off until cooler weather arrives on Thursday. So 84 Thursday, 80 on Friday, and upper 70s and low 80s for the weekend. But also keep in mind the nighttime temperatures start to drop. Most of the week, we see temperatures that are in the low to mid 70s. However, looking ahead to the weekend, low temperatures will be in the 60s. So a pretty sizable and noticeable change heading our way. That's all for today's Beyond the Forecast. Thanks for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow with another update.